Okay, the next section is our speed development section. And when we talk about speed development, really we're talking about kind of first step quickness. There's, again, a million different drills that you can do with ladders and all kinds of agility drills to work on your agility in your first couple of steps. We're focusing a little bit more on the speed portion, which is basically steps 1 through 6, where you're trying to get to maximum speed as quick as possible. And we're going to focus on two different types. We're going to focus on linear speed, which is when you're running straight ahead. And we're going to focus on lateral to linear speed, where you start in a certain position and then move laterally to then go linearly. Obviously, stealing a base or first, third, second home, all that kind of stuff, from your lead is an easy example. From your defensive position, you have your pre-pitch, and then moving laterally to maybe go linearly to get to a baseball, something like that. So Hunter's going to demonstrate part of the techniques now. The first thing for our linear speed, excuse me, is the ideal body position that you want your body to be in for those first 4 to 6 steps is about a 45-degree angle. And what he has is he's going to have his knee up, start with a knee up and toe up. That knee's nice and high, his head's up, which is great, toes up. And all he's doing is switching his feet and his knees about every 3 seconds. So switch, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, switch. Keeping that knee high, toe up. And the back foot, the heel is up off the ground. That's important also. So the front knee is up and front toe is up, and the back heel is up. The next drill, that's called a 1 switch. The next drill is called a 2 switch, where you start in that same position with one leg up, and all you're doing is switching. So you end up in the same starting position. Now, the major thing to remember here is to really drive that opposite knee up and not short step it to where you're not really going high knees. You really want to drive both knees up high. And Hunter, do that one more time, but just start with your right leg maybe. The other thing is we don't want to hop. We just want to drive the top leg down and drive the bottom one up. Good. So that's our linear speed technique. Again, pretty basic to start, but that's plenty for the first week. The next thing we're going to do is our linear to lateral speed technique. So the first thing you're going to do is measure your 45-degree body length. Do that one more time so they kind of understand. Okay, so measure your 45-degree body angle. Then you're just going to push yourself back. And to a position where we're now going to move laterally into that wall, into our linear position on the wall. So what you're going to do is, in this case, he's going to be moving to his left, which is the opposite of base running, but it would be the same as going back into a base on a pickoff move or something like that. But we're actually going to do both sides. We're going to do it to the right and the left on this. And the important thing is everything starts with your knees. And you want to take your outside knee, tap your outside knee, and you want to drive that straight across the inside knee. So we don't want to swing it way out because that just takes too much time. It's not very efficient. You're going to take that outside knee, drive it straight across the inside knee, and then he's going to throw himself into that wall and end up right into that lateral speed position. Good. And the key here is to get that knee up. You want to get that knee up at its highest point at the same time that the hands hit the wall. So essentially what you're mimicking, what you're replicating is that first step. That first step should be driving that knee across, driving that knee straight across, and then obviously sprinting linearly at that point. So that's going that direction. Now we'll show you a little bit more. Sometimes it's easier to understand it by thinking about it from a base stealing perspective. Whereas now he's going to be driving that left knee straight across the right like he's going from first to second base. Good. Yep. Get that knee up a smidge quicker. There you go. That's good. Good job, bud. Yep. Straight that. Drive that knee straight across. One more. There you go. Good. Relax. Good job. Sometimes it takes, you might have to watch this video a couple of times to have some of this sink in, because some of this might be new. Or obviously you can reach out and contact us if you need anything on this also. But again, those are our speed development technique drills for lateral and linear speed development.